Let's go DFS. Welcome back. This is Christian, aka Pinchy Flacco, aka Denver Score Mega, and we are about to break down the afternoon games, the Sunday night games, and the Monday night game for NFL Week 6. Stay tuned. First up, we got Arizona at Seattle. Arizona a 2.5-point favorite this week with a 50.5-point over-under against the Seahawks, and this is going to be one of the most popular games for DFS this week. For rifle purposes, some of these ownerships numbers are coming in very stark, and for good reason. If you're playing DFS this week, you know about Benjamin, you know about Kenny Walker. Tyler Lockett continues to be underpriced. DK Metcalf is really popular this week. Geno Smith is getting huge ownership. With that being said, in a really great game environment like this, I think the best way that you're going to be able to get different is by running Kyler Murray, Zach Ertz, and Will Dissly. These three players are also in the same game that everybody is very hyped up about. The idea of a team using two backup running backs, and those marquee players are out. Something weird's going to give in this game, and I think it might be Kyler Murray, I think it might be Zach Ertz, and I think it might be Will Dissly. Obviously, you have to like Benjamin at 4,600. Play him in your work leagues and shit like that. I am. Go get him while people are still asleep. Stuff like that. And like I said, I've already talked about Lockett. Continues to be underpriced. DK Metcalf, I can't stand. And he's been great though, and Geno Smith is popular. It's that kind of week, folks. So, as far as the game goes, I really don't like divisional favorites, but I'm going to go with a divisional favorite this week, and I'm going to lay the 2.5. And I'm going to go over 50.5 because all Seattle games go over. So. That's my thought on a game that I am very ambivalent about, and in certain ways I hope breaks. Breaks out a weird way, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So anyway, moving on. Cardinals 2.5 over 50.5. Not very excited about it. Next up, Panthers at Rams. Panthers are getting 10 over under 41.5. I think this is the lowest over under of the week. Besides the Thursday night game, which should have been banned anyway. I think everybody should be getting on the bandwagon by now that Thursday night football should be fucking outlawed constitutionally. But anyway, moving on. Panthers at Rams. This game should probably also be constitutionally outlawed. I heard something about PJ Washington or whatever the fuck his name is starting for Carolina this week. What the hell is that? The Rams are going to fucking beat these guys up. This is a must-win, bounce-back kind of spot. Play the Rams defense. They'll cover the 10, and they'll come under 41.5. I like Rams running backs this week. We're really holding my nose, liking them. One of them could have a decent day and pay off their salaries on DraftKings this week. It's just very ugly spot to say that, obviously, in such a stupid looking game environment, but Rams fucking destroy them, and under 41.5. Next up, we got Bills at Chiefs. This game's very popular as well, very exciting. I think this is our highest over under of the week at 54. The Chiefs are 2.5-point favorites, so Patrick Mahomes as a home dog, how can you not like that? How it goes for the Chiefs, who knows? Their defense is going to have to do something to keep them in this game, which I think both defenses are going to play well. So I think those are sneaky ways to get different this week. As far as the game goes, well, let's go to Buffalo's side. We all know who Buffalo's players are. I don't really have anything special or anything unique to add about Buffalo, except Josh Allen's great. He has a player that will go off. Gabe Davis, is it Isaiah McKenzie, is it Stephon Diggs, who knows, is it Devin Singletary, no one, I don't want to play him, but, every once in a while, he's that guy. So, I think both these teams are really hard to figure out, and a really hard over-under, as far as the game goes, I'll just go ahead and take the Chiefs plus 2.5 over 54. That sounds good to me. Next up, we got Cowboys at Philly. We got a NFC meets matchup. We got one loss between the two teams. It's pretty outstanding. Cowboys are 6.5-point home dogs. That sounds good to me. That's a little bit too chunky for this kind of game. Over under 42. Real skinny. It seems like a point spread trap, over under trap. So we'll take the trap. We'll go over 42. As far as the Cowboys go, I mean, you know who their players are. Cooper Rush has been okay. Defense is great. I kind of rethink this. I still like Dallas plus 6.5, but we're taking the under 42. Under 42 in this game. Both defenses are really good. They know each other well, and I think this is a tight game. Big spread, low. Dallas plus 6.5. 42 over and under. Nobody in particular that I am crazy about as far as DFS for all week. Wrapping it up, we've got the Donkeys at the Clippers. Donkeys are getting 4.5 on the road for a 45.5 point spread over under. I have nothing to say about this game. Other than it's divisional rival, it's a good Monday night game. I don't really have anything to say about this game. Melvin Gordon's in a good spot if he plays. Keenan Allen might play. Both teams need it. It's just a really good game environment. Give me. I don't know. I'm gonna be watching this with Kyle. Four and a half seems too much. Give me Broncos 4.5. Fucking hate the Broncos. And this is an under 45.5. This is an under tight game. Yeah. So Broncos plus 4.5. Chargers will win. At least I'll be rooting for them with Kyle. And this is an under. So anyway, that's the wrap there. That's all I got to say. These games are fucking gross. I'm glad I'm an early only player. Mostly, I mean, I play all week, for DFS, but I like to kind of just see how my week goes by 2:00 and go about the rest of my day. And hopefully I'm in a sweat, and if I'm not, that's fine too. But these games are pretty exciting, but they're also from my perspective, these are hard to break down. Later action's is kind of a little tricky to break down. So anyway, that's my look at it. This video is way too long, but this is about the 15th time I've tried to make this video because I'm so ambivalent about a lot of these spots for a lot of these players and dealing with popularity and whatnot. And no one's watching anyway, so, if you stuck through to this part and you're here watching me ramble on, thanks for watching. Subscribe, send me a comment. Thank me when I'm right and fucking curse me out when I'm wrong. And, take some of this info and make some money with it. Anyway, Pinchy Flaco, out.